Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the first of a 3-part series, hopefully. And this, I know you saw the caption, why teachers are leaving, and you come here to hear the reasons why teachers are leaving. But I honestly believe that all of us, or most of us, if not all, already know why teachers are leaving. From Jamaica, from the other countries, and why they are leaving in hundreds at the same time, especially in this last days, right? So this video is going to be about not necessarily talking about why teachers are leaving in details, but briefly cover some of the things that are demotivating the teachers, and this will be a message to the teachers because there's a saying, who feels it knows it. And this is my case. If I didn't become a teacher, I would never understand what they are truly going through. So it's a message that I've given to myself, and I would like to share it with my colleagues everywhere. So I don't come to fancy up anything. First of all, when I was growing up, I always think of teaching as this noble profession. That is why I did not have teaching on my list of things that I want to be, because the bad picnic that I was, quote unquote, and the way I used to give trouble in school, I don't think I was worthy enough to become a teacher. I used to give them trouble left, right, and center. When I grow up now and start to think about my career and whatever, I still did not have teaching. But because of my need to reach the youths in a certain way, I realized that teaching would put me in a position where I have several of them in one place. Mark you, hearing from the teachers before that they are bad behaving students and all of those things, and people with mental problems and emotional problems. I think my background, educational background and other experiences have prepared me somewhat for that. But when you actually go in the classroom and you meet these setbacks, these challenges, that is when you get to understand now that this is what the teachers have been talking about. Because being in there, I feel like me never prepare none at all. Nothing when me do at college, nothing that I did before with youths, working with youths, it's like it did not prepare me at all for what I have been facing. And it's not only with the children. We have problems with the parents. We have parents who do not want to parent. And when we start doing the parenting, they don't like how we are parenting their children. So it's a whole lot of things. You have teachers leaving because of burnout. They are leaving because they feel overwhelmed with the task that they have to do, never feeling like you're ever finished or anywhere near to finish. And then you have the issue about can't pay your bills or live comfortably enough, yet you're stressed every day. You're not able to spend money on vacation. Then there's a lack of support from parents, as I said before. And then you have your lack of support from stakeholders like the administration and the government. So the teachers have it all around. All right. So me coming into this now, I understand what the teachers are going through. And that is why I decided to make this video, not to come out and talk about this thing over and over about what the teachers are facing, but just to help my colleagues to see that there's a way out, because I know now what they are going through and I want to encourage them. All right. Teachers are asked to do or to play several roles in life. As a teacher, they're asked to be role models. They're asked to be counselors, mentors, behavioral therapists. They're even asked to be parents. of people's parents. And all of this while trying to navigate their own personal lives, while trying to keep up with the bills and all those things that, necessities, those things. And we are not trained. I'm going to put myself in it. We are not trained to play all of these roles. We just learn as we go along. If we want to be trained to pay these roles, we have to find the money out of our pockets to make ourselves more equipped to take on these tasks that we are asked to do. Then where would this money come from? So we are just there learning as we go along, and sometimes people do not agree with how we do things, or they have something to say, and yet when they are in the position, they are not doing the things that they say they would do. I know I'm talking like it's kind of mixed up, but what I'm saying is that a lot of people have things to say about a situation where a teacher acted a certain way. Yet, I know that if they were in the position, they would probably do worse or probably wouldn't do anything at all. But they expect the teacher to know it and get it right. That's what I'm talking about. So, why does this matter that teachers are leaving in droves? Why does it matter to us? You know why? Because teachers they impact the entire society. Not only in your country, your personal country, like I'm in Jamaica, but teaching impacts the entire society. And our importance cannot be overstated. We are important. But guess what? Our voices are often unheard. Because we are playing so many roles, persons get confused when we show our personal sides and our personal opinions. People think we should just work for people and be always present for others. So our voices are often unheard, and people don't necessarily see our personal struggles, because what is open is others' struggles. And when we talk about our struggles, we are not motivated and we should leave the profession and whatever. So we are not getting the support that we need. So that introduction was very long because I still have not done what I came here to do this morning, which is to affirm our teachers, which is to encourage them. And it is so important that I've written it down so that I don't forget anything. All right? So the first thing is, teachers, you are awesome. Okay? There's no other way to describe you, teachers. You are awesome because you're doing so much with so little. For the sake of inner peace, quit if you must. But if you choose to stay, choose peace where you are. You are awesome. The next thing is that, remember, do not take home your work and your frustration to your family members. Leave them at school. Leave them where they belong. The next thing is to enjoy your holidays and place school as far back in your mind as possible. Do not take your work on your vacation. Do not take your work on your vacation. Be clear on what your mental health break looks like and take them when you need to. Okay? First, you're going to figure out, what does it mean for me to take a mental break, and take it. I am currently learning that, and that is why I'm extending it to you. I used to obsess all the time about being early and being present at school all the time, not realizing that sometimes I just need to take a break, if even to just turn up at school late one morning, just to make sure that you're in a space of peace when you arrive. So I am currently learning, but I am passing this on to you. Do not forsake your mental breaks. take them when you need them. Bear in mind that teachers don't know everything, and it is not a requirement that you do. Okay? And I think I'm talking to myself mostly because I used to say, oh, me for teach. And me can't even remember things when me just read, me can't remember much less. And I remember in a class that I had on at University of the West Indies, that the lecturer is like she was reading my mind. And she said, teachers, you are not required to know everything. All you need to do is to ensure that you teach people how to learn. You teach them how to research. You teach them, you facilitate their learning. And I said, bingo. Now I know that I can do that. So I don't have to know everything, and I'm not required. Teachers, you don't have to know everything. And contrary to popular beliefs, teachers, you are the most important nation builder. Trust me, persons who should know, they do know. Even though they are not treating it like what it is, I know that they know that we are the most important nation builders. And last, of course, certainly not least, teachers, if you do not plan to quit because of the challenges you faced and because of the love of the profession, you decide to stay in it, but do your job, giving your 100% for you, if not for anybody else. Treat your job as important as you know it is. Peace out.